What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Top 5 on this glorious Top 5 Friday. And I'm so excited. We are now in the 21st century. Finally, folks, I am starting this whole year. We're going to be going through the 2000s. So we're kicking it off with my top 5 favorite songs of the year 2000. And man, what a vast array of greatness this year was. It was really hard to whittle down, but I think I did it. So let's get right to it. At number 5, In the End by Linkin Park, off of their debut album, Hybrid Theory. You know, it was almost hard to pick what my favorite song from this album was. So many great hits like Crawling and Paper Cut, but this one really stands out, especially for that just simplistic but beautiful piano being played, I believe by Joe Hahn, and you just have that classic interplay of the rapping by Mike Shinoda, and then of course the amazing huge vocals of Chester Bennington on the chorus with that, in the end, nothing even matters. So great, and you gotta love it, man. I mean, some people love or hate Linkin Park. I don't love them, but I really, really like them a lot, and this was the song that really grabbed my attention early on, so had to have it on my list. So now, at number 4... The National Anthem by Radiohead, off of Kid A, which upon that release, I remember it being so polarizing because it was like Radiohead had abandoned guitars and rock music in general for this kind of strange, you couldn't even put it in a box kind of music that they were doing. And this song, man, it's like acid jazz mixed with just like this heavy bass riff by Colin, and it wasn't until I actually saw them on Saturday Night Live perform this that I was like, okay, I'm in for the ride for whatever Radiohead is doing next, because it is just brilliant, especially Tom York's performance where he's like shaking and going insane and drops the mic, or I think that was on Idiotech, but on this one he jumps up angrily, and he's got the jazz players in the background. Just amazing, and just so much emotion in this song, and everyone around here. It's really quite melodic when you get past the craziness of it all, and you gotta have it on your list. So now at number 3, Yellow by Coldplay, off of their debut album Parachutes. And yeah, I had to go with this one, even though there are other songs that I absolutely love off of this album, but come on, man. Yellow is just so enduringly great, and it's very simplistic, but it's the way that they play the chords, like adding that 7 note in there that makes it a little bit bluesy, but still it's just like this universal message of love. And Chris Martin's vocals, they came on the scene in a big way here. I think they would go on to get even better on their next album, but you can't deny the beauty and the majesty that is Yellow. So that's my number 3, and now at number 2... Change in the House of Flies by Deftones, off of their album White Pony, which was a huge leap for them as a band. They started out more in the kind of new metal box, and as they went along, this being their 3rd album, they went definitely a bit more alternative, and Chino Moreno really exploring what he could do as a vocalist, not just on the screaming side, but also on the singing side. And it turns out Chino can do both beautifully, and my gosh, this is such a moody, atmospheric tune that really builds, and I just grew a strong connection to it from stuff I was going through in that decade that really kind of hit home. And to see them perform this live was just super entrancing. It is it's dark, it's bold, it's gigantic, it's everything that you want to love about the Deftones, and that is just my number 2. So now at number 1,
yeah, Islam National Underground Thunderbounds when I stomp the ground like a million elephants.
B.O.B., aka Bombs Over Baghdad by Outkast off of Stankonia. I mean, come on, this song is so incredible. I would put it up there absolutely in my top 5 hip hop songs of all time. I mean, just the beats alone were revolutionary. I mean, there was nothing that sounded quite like it. It is so manic. The music video goes with it perfectly as well, with those just kind of strange purple colored grass and, Andre running around like crazy, and just the flow of Andre and Big Boi on this song, just incredible. So some of their best bars throughout their entire career. And then it turns into like this crazy hard rock funk explosion at the end with like a choir singing along. It is insane. And it's so catchy as well. The chorus of Bombs Over Baghdad. Come on, man. You gotta love it, and gotta love Outkast. So that is my top 5, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think. What would your top 5 be? And if you're so bold, leave me a top 10. I mean, as I said, there was just so much interesting, and it really felt like the changing of a millennium on this year, because so many artists were pushing themselves in directions, Radiohead and Outkast especially, that we had never quite heard as human beings on planet Earth. So, yes, guys, we got top 5s every Friday. We got album reviews, so much more. Thank you for watching, and as always, Viva La Vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.